Yes, father confirm. It's your boy Foxy P in the building. I like your boy. The chopper of them on the fire plantain. Yes, 1995, 1999 Gidigbo champion. First Igbo governor of Lagos State. But once I yes, can I say yes, we fit. Yes, father confirm.
If mosquito bite you, kill him, kill him. If mosquito bite you, kill him, kill him. No let them go, no let them go. Kill him, kill him. Yes, father confirms. Your top Foxy P in the building. Holla at your boy chopper of yam and the fryer of plantain. Chilling right here in Baltimore, Maryland at the set of the Africa Today show. Ginger. I'm so happy to see your beautiful faces once again. Today is Monday, day of our Lord, February 19, 2018. Confirm. But anyways, let's go into a little bit of lighter notes. We're getting the news. Olympic, we know our Nigerian girls are doing it big. We had the one girl that was in the skeleton. I was like, wow, that's pretty dope. I like the fact that you're doing that and they keep doing your thing. Girls that are also in the bobsled, that's beautiful. You better watch them. I'm also getting the news. I'm doing my research, ladies and gentlemen. There is a French baby whose parents are from Cote d'Ivoire that was in the figure skating. There is also a Ghana boy who used to run. Race for Holland a long time ago because his mother moved him to Holland when he was like 6 or 7 years old, but he didn't have paper. So from there, boom, he was not able to massage his way and go to the Ghana Olympic Committee and say, yo, I want to do this whole thing. So I believe he went and compete in the skeleton thing. So there's a whole bunch of Africans. They said this year alone, you have the highest number of Africans that have competed in the sports. Of course, you guys know that girl, what's her last name? Mame Baini, representing the USA. The Ghana girl who came to America when she was young, and then the father now enrolled her in the figure skating and the racing and everything else, and so she was in the racing. I don't know whether she won or anything, but there's a high number of Africans competing in these sports, and I think it is so beautiful. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful thing. Anything that you want to do, go ahead and do it. It is within your power as a human being. Anything that you believe in your soul, go ahead and achieve it. Confirm. Yeah, I'm bringing you this Africa Today show. Heavy, ginger. I need it just as much as you need it, ladies and gentlemen. Because too many things have happened in Africa. Crazy! We're getting the news all the way from Southern Africa. Something is happening though. I don't know whether you're going to call this one the Arab Spring. No, it's not Arab Spring. It's Southern African Spring. Because we're getting the news that Zuma has been commuted. Before him, we already know that right there in Zimbabwe, Mugabe was commuted as well. It seemed like there's a shift. If I was the president of Zambia right now, I would be afraid. If I was the president of Botswana, I would be fearing. The king of Swaziland, you know that guy now that like all those young girls to be running around with naked breasts. I would be afraid too because something is happening right now. South Africans are triggered. The people in the southern part of Africa, they are not taking no nonsense anymore. Zuma was commuted. Why did they come out Zuma? They're getting the news that is because of the fact that corruption was too much. And I was not like, dang. But his term has not finished yet, knowing fully well that we in Africa, there is no way for you to take a strong man out of office when his term has not finished. The easiest way is eventually when it's time for election, you say, oh boy, we will not vote for you no more. So I was very surprised that he actually stepped down. I don't know whether he was voted out. I don't think I even voted him out. But Zuma was commuted, confirmed. Then we're getting the news also from Zimbabwe that the former head of the opposition, the guy who was able to form a coalition government with Mugabe, we know Mugabe was their president for years, since their independence in 1980, 1981. This guy, Morgan Tsvangirai, I'm sure I'm saying this name wrong. I hate it when people butcher my name. So me as an African, to butcher another African person's name, please take heart. We're getting the news that the guy just died. He just kicked bucket, he kicked basin, he kicked jerry can, he kicked GP tank, he's gone. And when I heard the news, I felt bad. But you know me, being the Africa Today show correspondent in charge of giving you the toutish news, I had to dig a little bit deeper. I was not like, It might seem on the surface very sad that the one person who was the opposition leader, who had the biggest chance ever in the history of Zimbabwe of taking over from Robert Mugabe, conveniently died just as soon as Mugabe was commuted from power. And I was not like, what did this guy die? They say colon cancer. I was like, okay, fine. Colon cancer, that's a very aggressive form of cancer. Now, the thing that really piqued my interest, number one, we know that politics in Africa is very, very dirty, confirmed. Americans here, they be thinking that they're doing dirty politics, and we can go back in history and find out that you used to press your secretary breast when you were the governor before you now became president. Because of that, they can now boom, 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 now come and come out to you because you're on a moral standing. You cannot look at you as our president no more. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the point. This guy, I'm looking at him, I'm like, colon cancer is what killed him. Knowing fully well that just a week after he became the vice president, when he had a coalition government kind of thing going on with ZANU-PF, that's the people that were ruling under Mugabe, he got into a car accident in which his own wife died. Knowing fully well that a lot of people were very, very suspicious of that situation. Why? Because in Zimbabwe, there has been a history of opposition leaders being killed in car accidents. Then I'm looking deeper into the car accident. I'm noticing that, the car that they were driving in, him and his wife, this is the Morgan guy, they were hit by a USA truck. It has something to do with the United States. And I was like, If you want to ever dig deep into things that America has done in the past, if you want to know how they have used the CIA to be able to change governments, whether you go into South America and go and see the way that they've been able to change governments by supporting somebody else that they want to bring into power, you now see that they've used different kind of things. Either they use force. When you're talking about force, you're talking about maybe Iraq, Afghanistan, places where they just went and just uprooted the person that was in charge. Or you have situations like in South America, whether you're talking about Venezuela, Costa Rica, all them countries where they have actually moved with the opposition, people that were the rebels. They brought them out of the bush, gave them gun, gave them anything. If you're thinking I'm joking about this, I'm going to look into the Contra situation that happened in the 80s when US government actually provided guns and ammunition in exchange for cocaine and everything else. I'm not going to judge anything that happened because now that I'm a US citizen, you have to take it easy the way you talk about your own country. People don't know, my passport changed color recently, man. It's a beautiful thing. We thank God for his mercies, confirmed. 17 years in this country, I never ever wanted to do that. But with Trump coming into power, I said, you will not catch me on this green card parole. This one, they are already denying H1B students from renewing. Already they are coming after the dreamer. The next thing is for green card people. So I said, no, I'll have to escape. And I got my paperwork confirmed, thank God. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make, ladies and gentlemen, is this. I'm always very, very suspicious of anything that has to do with opposition candidates whenever US is involved. So anyways, that was what happened. But now, conveniently, that Mugabe has come out of power, this guy has now died of colon cancer. And I was asking myself, I was like, this thing that we call cancer, knowing what I dealt with my father this whole past year, cancer, I'm sure the doctors and the nurses that are watching this and the medical professionals will be able to help us here. The thing that you call cancer is not necessarily like a disease that just come, boom, and just kill you. It can just be your own cells mutating. What if somebody was able to inject something inside this guy's body or give him some kind of food that has some kind of living organism that now come and permit the guy? The thing that manifests itself as cancer of the colon, knowing fully well that the colon is close to your buttocks. So that's a yash cancer kind of thing. While we're on the topic of big money, we're getting the news all the way from Nigeria there, Rivers State. The governor has published a list of names of people that are enemy of the state. He called them cultists. I don't know if they are all cultists. Maybe some of them are armed robbers, kidnappers, and all kinds of people that he wants to catch. He said that they have given a record bounty of 640 million naira. That's almost $1 billion naira. That's how much they want to catch these people. So if people see any of these people around you, if you see them on the internet, feel free to go and catch them. Number one, Oluchi Igwediba, aka Obatoso. Eze, aka Ugly Vulture. Austin, aka Iceland Omuku. Evidence. Hold on. The guy's name is Evidence. Tompolo from Obububuru. Idaye Granville, aka Egbele. You can never find this one. Mpaka Bari Dalabu, aka Paka. Etengo Intenego from Ment. Happy Harry Odulu. Somebody named their picking Happy. Not named him Harry. Odulu, aka Chief Priest. Awada Augustine Obene, aka Sunshine. Two-man P, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Water baby, they can never find this one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see any of these people around you, go and hold them, go and catch them. 640 million largesse confirmed. That's what you're about to catch. Ladies and gentlemen, as we talk whenever I end this show, anything we know die and Voltron. And remember, the ginger remain eternal. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Ginger.